Hey everybody, this is Slickhand Gamer. I'm about to review Cutie Pox. I originally was gonna hold off on it, but the more I thought about it, because when I was trying to search for a Sisterhood social episode to play in the background, the more I realized that a lot of the episodes that users upload got taken down. So if I hold off on reviewing the Cutie Pox, the episode that's the user who currently has this video, along with the other MLP episodes up, are likely going to be gone so I just might as well tackle it now. So, let's take a look at the Cutie Pox. So this episode begins with the CMNC trying to do bowling. And that's the first problem right away. I mean, seriously. Did you guys even do bowling before? Well, then again, they threw their moral from Showstoppers right out the window, so who gives a shit?
Woohoo! Woo! I mean, yay! What?
So then they decided to rip off the naming thing from Call the Cutie.
The first step! That makes us sound like we struck out.
And 1 minute later, they finally get inside. I said they finally get inside! What the hell? Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so after my computer just crapped out on me, they finally get inside and try the bowl, but it doesn't go too well. And Scootaloo decides to go for the hardcore method. Yeah, thank God you didn't break anyone's spines. Then Apple Bloom decides to do it. Hit and effort. And how much you want to bet? And she doesn't win her cutie mark, and big surprise, she doesn't. Skipping through the scene. And the CMNC get out, Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo excited, but Apple Bloom pretty disappointed.
At least you're able to keep your ball in your lane. I don't think Mr. Kingpin is ever going to let me play again. Hey, maybe I could get my cutie mark in demolition.
I'm pretty sure you have to be extra strong in order to do that, Scootaloo. So while the two continue to brag, Apple Bloom still continues to bum out about the whole thing.
Oh, come on.
And the girls try to cheer her up.
Just what you need. Put the bloom back on your apple. A treat from Sugar Cube Corner will cheer you up.
No, it ain't.
No, it won't.
And the joke that goes on forever later.
Mark? That's not helping.
Apple Bloom heads off to the Everfree Forest, ignoring her friends, and upset about the whole thing. And Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle just leave her. But then after Apple Bloom falls over, she comes across Zakora.
That we have here. Why, it's Apple Bloom, my dear. What has happened to you? You've gone and chipped your tooth. Come with me.
Yeah, I'm sure that...
We'll fix you up quite quick.
Yeah, I'm sure that tooth spot is obviously not bleeding all over the place. Again, next time I chip my tooth, I'll just check to see if there's no blood on it. Okay, so Apple Bloom heads over to Sakura's and continues to complain about how she's not getting her cutie mark.
Your frustration is well understood, but one must be patient for all things good.
But knowing the Cutie Mark Crusaders, patience is a virtue. Who gives a shit in their universe? And it's thrown right out the window.
No. I'm just too impatient to be patient. I just want my cutie mark and I want it
now. For your cutie mark, you will have to wait. We must fix that tooth before it's too late.
Okay, so her tooth gets fixed by some voodoo magic, whatever, and of course her tooth's all better, and Apple Bloom is impressed with Sakura's work.
You electronics that knew all sorts of tell me. That bones, that back, have breath?
Yes, little one, it is true. I have many a healing brew.
And not only stuff that fixes the bad, but stuff that brings the good. Good health, good hair, good heavens.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe she has a brew in here that can actually cure cancer.
I'll bet you can mix up a brew to fix anything.
If by anything, then and probably AIDS and cancer. If she can come up with a brew that can cure AIDS and cancer, that would be awesome.
There are many mixtures in this room, but none for what you want, dear Apple Bloom. A magic potion does not hold the key for a beauty mark. Time is the only remedy.
Fine.
And let's just...
And you'll give a mighty but I've run out of amethyst.
Let's just say, so after the core leaves to get some voodoo, whatever, Apple Bloom decides to take matters into her own hands by being too impatient and getting a cutie mark on her own.
Yeah, wait. You got your cutie mark.
I really hope this will be a future episode for the current season, as in Season 4. So Apple Bloom decides to show off her cutie mark as...
Apple Bloom? What is it?
I agree. What the hell is that supposed to be?
Yeah. Is it an O? Is your talent spelling?
No.
Are you a jewelry maker? Or is it a powdered donut? Because that sounds delicious.
Have you ever seen powdered donuts that are made out of silver?
No, it's a Lindsay hoop.
What the hell did you just say? So your special talent is, well, hula hooping, I guess.
What now? A Lindsay hoop.
Oh, and big surprise, the Mega Bitches are here, Silver Spoon and Diamond Tiara, and the only way to prove herself, Apple Bloom decides to show off. Ah yes, the recurring theme from Ghostbusters that went so well. By the way, it did.
Apple Bloom, you're super duper Lindsay hooper.
So without giving too much away, everybody becomes impressed and wants to do the whole damn thing. And of course, the two bitches screw everything up.
Don't worry, Dad. She's better than you might get to be happy to see.
Ha ha!
Great job, girl. You're too kind, Apple Bloom.
Yeah, just remember, folks, be nice to your friends, but be hateful towards your enemies. That's a good start for you.
Yeah, we stink. You just need a little practice.
Oh yes, and of course, I'm sure without giving too much away, I'm sure that she made the potion off screen is not going to backfire on her in any possible way.
You'll be able to hoop and bounce.
And so she decides to show off some more.
Hoop and stick. Hoop and click.
Just go there.
Got that, Diamond Tiara?
Did Diamond Tiara just turn into a dog? Yeah, I think that's fitting. Diamond Tiara, just a common street dog. I wish that would happen in the... Okay, let's continue.
I call this one the Hoopla.
Shouldn't that be the Hoopty Copter? So, Apple Bloom decides to decides to use a helicopter tail as a hurricane in Category 1 and gets it... What the hell? She gets a second cutie mark? And apparently, she's good with 2 talents.
Ready for a real show?
And just by skipping Miss Shirley's class in the process? And forget everything of learning? Yeah, I'm sorry, what is the point of this? I mean, I guess it's a show off of what an Apple Bloom could do, but they're literally skipping school in the process. I mean, granted that it's good you get to skip school in the process, but you don't do that! You just don't! Until we get a montage of basically Apple Bloom, there's a shot, showing off and making things look better. Nice touch. And just basically throwing the ring, hitting at Twilight and making her hairstyle look like Rarity. I mean, it was possibly a cool character design which I saw, or it didn't like burn her horn or anything because that was just really fucking stupid. Okay, let's.
Just one, but two cutie marks.
Yeah, I know people are excited about this, but why the hell isn't anybody suspicious? Okay, I take it back. Diamond Tiara actually gets suspicious of this in an earlier scene, but yet nobody seems to mention it. Because again, it's MLP, fuck logic.
Yep.
I've never seen anything like it. Have you, Big Mac?
No.
Oh, why the way you were a whooping and a huffing and kicking and spinning reminded me of when I was a spry young filly. Oh, Johnny Hood, Johnny Hood. Woo, that's better.
Jesus, this Big Mac's hoots are powerful. Jeez, if you can cure an injury, a back breaking or a neck broken, in his hook it just fix it easily.
Why, Apple Bloom, I think you're ready to hit the rodeo circuit right now.
How much you want to bet that this cutie mark thing is definitely going to backfire her, and the next scene she gets a third cutie mark? Seriously, was there any surprise?
Come here, you.
Okay, so Apple Bloom tried to say... So Apple Bloom ends up getting stuff in her tap dancing rhythm. I don't know, it's not really explained all that well. And Applejack tried to save her little sister, but it's about as successful as you can get. So the only conclusion? Applejack bringing Apple Bloom to Twilight. And how much you want to bet she doesn't have the answer either.
3 cutie marks. 3 talents. I've never seen anything like it.
Well, gee, maybe it might be the supernatural.
I was just reading something about unusual equine illnesses. What was it? Reflecting pony plagues, perhaps? Yes, Spike, you're amazing!
Jesus, this library has about everything. Oh, wait, then again, it is a library. Never mind.
Yes, well, I do have some talents.
Spike, seriously, go die. Okay, so Twilight looks up on the book to find out what the symptom that Apple Bloom has, and eventually figures out what it is.
Cutie Pox! Cutie Pox! Cutie Pox. This puzzling pony plague afflicted a population of ponies back in the Paleo-Pony period. Say that 10 times fast.
Spike, seriously, go die. Thank you. Okay, so for those of you who haven't get, Apple Bloom basically has Cutie Pox, which is basically Ponyville's MLP's version of the chicken pox.
Random cutie marks appeared all over the ponies' bodies, causing them to perform all the talents that came with them. Just like me!
Well, wait. If that's... Okay, I'm sorry, I don't... Because if anything actually came up with it, then how did Apple Bloom come up with all these certain talents if we never actually saw them earlier? We did get some glimpses of them in Showstoppers and the Cutie Chronicles, but we never saw any of these from earlier, so where the hell did this plot thread come from?
Yes, but what's the cure? What's the cure? It says here there's no known cure. No known cure?
Oh, so then I guess the Cutie Pox is a non-deadly version of AIDS and cancer. Again, I'm sure that Bruce should have just worked.
The cause of the breakout was never discovered, and the Cutie Pox disappeared mysteriously as they arrived.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So, from some voodoo magic, the Cutie Pox appear, and then once there's too many on the pony's body, they just disappear at random as they appeared as random. I could honestly not be making this up if I tried.
Oh no!
So then, as Apple Bloom starts speaking in... Oh, crap.
It's so sick. Your heart looks sick.
Oh, good. Apple Bloom is speaking in a language that I cannot understand other than English.
My sister's speaking in fancy.
Or, in your case, speaking French.
Hell, I know speaking hell. We can't just wait for this to go away.
Again, people, patience is a virtue. Totally not a moral used in this show.
We gotta find some pony to mix up a cure. And fast.
Oh, gee, I wonder who they can use. Okay, so they eventually figure out they need Sakura's help, and what a shock, Apple Bloom gets more and more cutie marks on her body, and everybody is freaked out by this. What a shock. Dude, how the hell is she doing this all at once? Okay, that is just ridiculous. Where the hell did those lines come from? You know, every time I see Spike's smirky, grim face, I just want to go up to him and punch him right in the face. It's the equivalent of Justin Bieber's smirk. Not kidding. Oh, and for those of you who think I couldn't hate this prick anymore, guess what happens next?
Disease with no known... Not. She just has some weird, mysterious disease with no known cure called Cutie Pox.
Spike, I could not hate you any more than I do already. You know, as I said, some people actually came up to me on YouTube and actually got defenses of this character, saying that he's cute and that's what he's supposed to be. Well, guess what, folks? Now that I have more critical experiences in my head, you might be surprised to hear that I hate this fucker more than ever! Oh, yeah, nice going, asshole. Way to scare off the whole entire town for no help. Good job there, douchebag. So when Sakura comes to town, obviously keeping in continuity from bridal gossip, she thinks everybody is afraid of her again, and Apple Bloom...
We were just on our way to see...
And Twilight and Applejack tell her what's happening.
Your hair. Was your zebra sense tingling?
My zebra sense did not bring me out. It was a special flower that I needed found. I thought I'd picked enough to fix all the potions I had to mix, but after my visit from Apple Bloom, some had mysteriously left my room. Apple Bloom, what you say? Did this flower just walk away?
Dude, where the hell did they get the protective gear?
A Cutie Pox cure I have this.
Okay, really? So let me get this straight. So the book said there was no known cure, but then Sakura actually has the cure that was literally said no. Well, then again, I guess that this cure is gonna... I forgot to mention the cure was gonna be the Deus Ex Machina for this point.
The healing power is in the seed of truth.
AKA our Deus Ex Machina. So good! I actually am pleasantly disappointed.
Give them to us, quick! These seeds must be planted in the ground. With the truth, they'll grow, and the cure is found.
Come again?
Yeah.
The truth do hold the cure, but one must speak words. Truth and cure.
Okay, to put this in blunt English, the seeds of truth do hold the cure, but some pony actually has to tell the truth in order for the seeds to work. You got that? Good.
Well, then let's get to it. Alright, they're planted. Now stop, pony, tell the truth.
And we're gonna waste up of another joke. Let's just fast forward to Apple Bloom apologizing.
And that's what the rest of the horses are in.
And the whole cure was just basically eating the whole damn thing, and that somehow works. So yeah, next time you have a Cutie Pox, just find the simple flower, a Deus Ex Machina flower, and just eat the whole damn thing.
Apple Bloom, are you okay? I'm great, and I've never been happier to be blank blank. but I'm awful sorry I lied, especially to you, Dal. I was so desperate for my cutie mark, I just got carried away. And I'm really sorry I snuck those flowers from you, Zecora. Why, I wouldn't blame you if you never wanted me to come by again.
Now, Apple Bloom, do not be silly. You are always welcome, my little filly. With each mistake, you learn something new, growing up into a better you.
Again, it's the moral is that you make mistakes so you can learn from them, not so you can make more mistakes. Odd Life of Timothy Green. Okay, the episode's almost over. Let's just wrap this up. Where the hell did she go? What did she act like Batman? Just disappeared? It's just like, smoke in your eyes, I'm Batman.
Apple Bloom, would you mind writing to Princess Celestia and telling her what
Okay, time for moral of the day.
Twilight? Back? Ready. Dear Princess Celestia, waiting for what your heart desires can be really hard, so you may try to take a shortcut. Well, this dishonesty never works, because you didn't earn what your heart desires. The only cure is being honest with yourself and others, and that's something every heart desires. I sure am proud of you, sis. Seems like you finally learned the importance of patience. Yep.
Thank you, God. Finally, a voice of reason can hear the values of patience.
Well, I'll wait long enough.
What?
Actually, that was way too long.
That was like 2 seconds. Seriously, I know you're kids, Scootaloo, but you do not have the patience for 2 seconds. Like how some jerk-offs don't have the patience for the 17 seconds loading screens on Team Fortress 2.
What?
I agree.
You said you're an cutie mark. Well, I'm thinking, for a pony who's never mixed up a potion before, you sure stirred up something. Yeah, so what if you're telling this potion me? Oh my God!
Oh.
Now! Yeah!
Okay, so the episode ends with the CMNC trying to just so they can do the whole goddamn thing over again. Okay, that was the Cutie Pox, and it was okay. I mean, there was just a lot of missteps there. I mean, it is nice to see Apple Bloom try to come up with something creative, but she just comes off as a bit of show-offish. Nobody even figures out how something's wrong with it. I mean, she does learn the values of the patient, but then that moral is completely ruined like a few seconds later. What? And also, the Cutie Pox causes gigantic plot holes throughout the episode. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Though the entertainment from Zecora is nice, and I do have to give Apple Bloom some credit, she does own her mistakes, despite the fact that we're very limited, but she still owns up to it. So, when you get down to it, Cutie Pox to me is so far the most probably the most okay episode of the second season. Probably a C- for my taste. So, yeah, C- for the Cutie Pox. I'm Slickhan Gamer, and I will see you in the 7th episode of the second season. May the best pet win. See ya.